What is going on, guys? It is Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the brand new Exalt V2 Launch Bolt Lite.
Why? Because who's the best source for paintball?
You already know it is lonewolfpaintball.com right there. All right, so I'm saying new. I'm saying this is new because these were introduced in the past, definitely a different version, different model. That's clearly why it's a V2. But we're going to talk a couple different features, and then we're going to show you how to install them on your Mini, your Axe 2.0. It also fits the Empire 6, the original Mini GS, the Axe Pro. So if you're anywhere in the Axe Mini Empire 6 family, this soft touch bolt is going to fit it. All right, we're going to pull it out of the package. Before I do that, don't forget, head on over to pbswagbag.com. Use our code LWP10 at checkout to save 10% off. And these bolts are 35 bucks. So 35 bucks, and it does come with, let's pull it out of the package, extra O-rings and also extra soft tip tops. So you've got extra tops. The newer model of these, it's better quality rubber, so they're not gonna rip and damage on you as easily as some of the other models out there. So you've got obviously this is really what makes the bolt, other than it being super light. Increased airflow efficiency as well is this soft tip on the front of the bolt. So if you're shooting brittle tournament paint, this is something that you're definitely going to want. So we're going to set that down. Oh, who's hiding behind there? Some hater marmalade sauce. They recommend that you use their Exalt Vitamin G, of course. It's definitely a nice lube. And then in the package here, Mark, you do have 3 extra rubber soft tops and then a couple different bolt O-rings if you need to change those down the road. All right, we are gonna start with the Mini. It's obviously 1 screw in the back of the grip frame. If you have a Mini, you know exactly how to take your bolt out. So we're gonna take that out. And then we will slide it out. Back to that spring concept though. Smaller diameter, bigger diameter on the flip side. So always make sure when you put the spring onto your bolt that you have the smaller diameter, the inner of the spring on that side. And I'll show you what I mean by that here in just a second. So you have your stock bolt coming right out of the Mini. You've got a smaller inner diameter on this side of the spring and a bigger inner on this side. So this, normally you want that to click. The bigger won't click. If you flip it around with the smaller side, it'll click and allow your bolt to function properly. So when you're installing the new Exalt, the V2 bolt, make sure you're using the inner, the smaller side. So this, what we're gonna wanna do is lube it up first though with this nice new V2. Use some vitamin G. You wanna put just a very, very thin layer of grease on the O-rings. So just kind of put a little bit on there, not too much. If you do have excess, grab a microfiber towel or cloth and just wipe it off. You don't want too much lube, that's for sure. So spring-wise, smaller and then bigger. We're gonna put the smaller side on, lock it in, and then we're gonna throw it on here and put it in the gun. And it's as simple as that. And then we're gonna do the Axe next, obviously, which is easier. It's got a push button, so we can throw that in there. And we're just gonna set that bad boy off to the side. I've got another bolt we'll throw into the Axe. Yeah, for 35 bucks, I think these are definitely a good thing to have, especially when you're shooting that brittle tournament paint out there. You definitely want that soft tip face on your bolt. So you're gonna save yourself a lot of headache and grief out there on the field with not having to bust out your squeegee every minute or so. So pull out another one, we'll throw it on the Axe 2.0 now. Obviously, you're an Axe owner, simple. Press the button and this bolt's gonna slide out. Same exact style engine as the Mini GS. So press your button here, slide this out the back, and once again, you wanna use that smaller side to actually go onto the bolt so you don't have any issues out there on the field. Stock bolt, smaller inner, a little bit of lube again. We're gonna throw these bad boy on there. And it's cool that they do come with, obviously it's supposed to be, the new rubber on here is supposed to be more durable, but they have extras. So down the road, obviously, if you play a lot of paintball, these, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna go bad eventually, but they include 3 extras in each one. So smaller side, lock that in there, and then throw it back in the gun and call it a day. I think it's definitely a good option for the owners out there. And I like it because it also even fits, like I said, the older Minis and the Axe Pro. That was a previous model as well. So if you're 6, Mini owner, axe owner, this bolt is probably something you want to check out for 35 bucks. Could save you a lot of headache down the road. And as always, you know these are available at lonewolfpaintball.com.